Hey everyone, Katie here from Thrift Your Heart Out, and today I've got a bit of a different video for you guys because we're going to be doing a Poshmark tutorial. Oh yes, get ready for school. So back on my Instagram page a while ago, I had shared that I had updated my header and the titles for the different areas within my closet to make them more fall appropriate, and you guys seemed really interested in how I did that. So I thought I would share that knowledge with you guys today, and it's perfect timing because I was going to update those things for the holiday season anyway. So you guys are going to learn the program that I use, why I decide to change these things from time to time, and other little tips and tricks along the way. So I hope you enjoy, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. So if you're not sure what I'm referring to, this is what my closet currently looks like on Poshmark. You'll see that it's got a very fall autumnal theme. And if you guys remember in my Poshmark tips video, I said to keep your closet up to date and think of it like a store. So you want to attract people and stay on trend. So this is one way to do it. So I'll show you how to update that header and these little title sections to separate each area in your closet. So first we're going to start with the header. So I popped over to the Poshmark blog and found out that the header image size that they prefer is 320 by 160 pixels. To create these graphics, I'd like to introduce you guys to Canva. OMG, I actually had an intern at the gallery that I used to work at tell me about this, and I have never looked back. It is so amazing. I use it to create all of the graphics for YouTube, all of my thumbnails, some things for Instagram. It's just fabulous, and even the free version has a ton of features that you can use. And no, this video is not sponsored by Canva. I just really like this site, so that's what we're going to be using for today's tutorial. So for our header, you're going to go to Create a Design, which will open up all of these different templates for you, but you're going to go to Use Custom Dimensions and plug in the 320 by 160 pixels, not inches, and then just hit Design. So that'll take you to a screen that looks like this. So now we're going to get to designing our header. So you can enter in Christmas in that search bar and hit Photos. And then you'll see all of these beautiful photos over on the left-hand side. A lot of them are free, but some of them are $1 to use and you have to be a premium member. So just keep an eye out for that. Just look for the ones that say free. So I decided I really like this one that has kind of that wood grain background and then all of the gifts and holly and sprigs on the bottom. I just think it is so cute and rustic. So we popped that in there and adjusted it just a little so that you could see the bottom a little bit more. Next, we're going to add a saying there to the top of our picture. So over on the left-hand side, you'll see an area that says text. So when you click that, it opens up all of these options. So you're going to click Add Heading, which will give you just kind of a generic box there that you can fill in. So then you can switch out your font. They have tons to choose from, but I tend to be really fond of this one called Selena, so that's what I chose. And then I switched the font color to white just because it's a lot easier to see on that dark background. And then we're going to go ahead and type in Happy Holidays. And then you can see here, I'm just kind of playing around with the size so that it's easy to see, but that it doesn't take up all of that top space because I want to leave myself a little bit of room around the text so that I have some wiggle room when I go to upload it to my closet later. So I'm just kind of playing with making sure that it's center and that I like the size and placement of everything. And what's great is that Canva provides guidelines so that you know when everything is centered so you don't have to guess at it, which is awesome. It makes this whole process so much easier. So I really like what I was able to create, so I went ahead and saved it. So we're going to go ahead and get started with making our title graphics. So if you go back to the homepage on Canva, under the social media post templates, you'll see one for Instagram. The great thing about Poshmark is that they use a square format, so the template for Instagram is actually the perfect fit. So again, over on the left-hand side, you will just see tons and tons of template options Really, they get so creative and you can have a lot of fun just playing around, seeing what catches your attention. But I saw this one for cake decorating that I just thought would be a good fit. I really like kind of that bar in the middle. So I went ahead and switched out the photo for the one that I used on the header, and then just played around with the brightness and contrast of it to lighten it up just a little bit. I thought it was too dark just starting out with. And then I changed the text. Again, I used that Selena font that I really like, and had to kind of play around with the sizing, just because since this is only going to have one word on it, it's going to be, you know, tops, bottoms, dresses, things like that. I had to make it a little bit bigger, but without being too big that it didn't fit on that bar there. So I finally found a happy size and placed it right in the middle. And then I wasn't too crazy about that kind of butternut squash color, if you will. But the awesome thing with Canva is that you can kind of start out with kind of a general idea of the color that you want, and then play around with its intensity and tone. So first I thought, okay, maybe I'll do a green color, and kind of looked at that, but I wasn't too crazy about it. So then I went back, got the red, just kind of started there, and then you'll see I'm kind of playing around with how deep and rich the red is, and then I kind of pulled in another tone to make it a little bit more of a kind of cherry red, if you will, and that just screams holiday to me. Like, this is exactly what I was looking for. So I am so happy with how this looks, and it really took not a lot of effort. So again, I'm going to go ahead and download this, save it as just holiday tops so that it's easy to find, and then we'll get on to making the rest of them. So now we're going to make a different title graphic for every section in our closet. So on your Canva page that has all of your projects, you can actually just make a copy of anything that you have. So that's what I do. I'll just make a copy of one that I already made and then just switch out the text. It's as easy as that. You don't have to start from scratch, which is awesome. So now I've just made one for bottoms. I'm going to save it as holiday bottoms so it's easy to find. And then I'll just do it for every section that I have in my closet. So I'll make a men's, a shoes, an intimates, but you guys can make kids, miscellaneous, accessories, jewelry, handbags, you know, whatever you have a lot of in your closet, you can make a different title for, so it's easy for everyone to find. And voila, there are all of our title graphics and our header ready to go. So next I'll show you how to upload those title images to your Poshmark closet. So what you're going to do is go to Sell on Poshmark and then upload photos. And just like you would with any other listing, you're going to select your cover shot. So for this one, I've selected the Intimates title that I created. So then for both the title and description, I'm just very simply writing in Intimates. You don't have to get too descriptive here. And then for category, I just selected women's intimates and sleepwear, but you can choose the one that best fits what you are uploading. And for size, I just chose one size. Again, you don't have to be too descriptive here. But the really important thing is at the bottom for the pricing for both the original price and the listing price, you need to enter 0. And what this is going to do is show a little flag on your post that says not for sale. So this way it will just be kind of a placeholder in your closet without being something that people can actually purchase. So you'll see the little flag on the bottom right hand side of the post, but this only shows up on the website and not actually on the app. So since I already have fall themed titles in my closet, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and update all of those listings so that they have the new holiday pictures in them. So what you'll see me do here is I'm going to replace the photo, find the new holiday version. So this one is for bottoms. I'll switch that out and then save the listing. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for all of my titles that are in my closet right now. I wanted to just share that I'm a very visual and very organized person, which is why I started to do this. I just think that the titles help to make it a lot easier for your buyer to look through your closet, because I know that when I go to somebody's closet on Poshmark and I'm looking for a dress, I like to know that I look through all of the dresses that they have to offer and that I don't have to sit there and scroll forever. So you're offering your buyer just a much nicer shopping experience. And if you think about it, if we're treating our Poshmark closet like a store, when you go to a store, typically they don't have everything just kind of haphazardly thrown all over the place. They have it categorized by jeans and pants and skirts and tops and so on and so forth. So that's exactly what you're doing for your buyer. You're just making it a lot more clear and organized and just a more pleasant shopping experience for them. And just remember to have fun with it too. You guys now know that you have tons of templates that you can choose from, or you can just start from scratch with your design. So if you're celebrating a birthday, you can make all of your images birthday themed. If you're promoting a big sale, you can do that using your header. Just try to have fun and play around with it. So now I'll show you how to add all of the items within your section under the title that you've just created. So what you're going to do is, for a particular section, I'm doing my tops right now, I'm going to go ahead and share all of the tops with my followers so that they come to the top of my closet, and then I'm going to go ahead and share that tops title. So then what's going to happen is all of the tops will actually be behind the title. The title will be at the beginning, and it'll be very clear that this is the tops section before it moves on to the next area in your closet. So now it's time to change out that header image, and what you're going to do is move over to your phone, because you can't actually do this from the website, which is odd, but whatever, it's easy enough to do it on your phone. So what you do is go to Edit Profile and then Edit Header Image, and you'll see I had to just play around with the sizing a little bit and enlarge it just slightly so that it fit perfectly within the specs that they have there. And unfortunately, my profile picture does cut off part of the Happy Holidays that I have, so I could actually go back onto Canva and rearrange the text there so that it's more over to the right hand side, so that I don't have to worry about the profile image. So that'd be easy enough to do, or you could just keep it the way that it is. And now you'll see that my Poshmark closet is totally updated and ready to go for the holidays, and I really like how it turned out. All right, you guys, well, that's going to do it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed and that you learned a lot and that I could be of some help to you. If you have any other questions or suggestions of other Poshmark tutorial videos that you'd like to see, make sure to let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching and happy thrifting.